kind of explain or kind of talk through the difference between, you know, how much of a difference it was. Because Cal recruited me. Obviously, he left and went to Kentucky. And, you know, Cal was just a cutthroat, loved to win, hard-nosed type of guy. I mean, and Cal would cuss your grandmama out if he had to. He didn't care. But then you had Pastner, who was just the polar opposite. Kind of talk about the culture shock, if there was any for you, when Cal left and then Pastner stayed. Because Pastner was on the coaching staff when Cal was there, right?
Exactly.
So kind of explain how that changed for you as a player and the experience going into that.
When I came to Memphis, so, you know, like I said, I did, you know, play for Cal my first 3 years. And like you said, Cal, he want to win by any means necessary.
Right.
You know, if your grandmother playing against you on the court, you know, he don't care.
Right.
You know, he want to win every game. You know, if he can beat you by 50, he going to beat you by 50.
Right.
And, you know, I don't have anything bad to say about Cal.
Right.
Love him to death. You know, I still talk to him to this day. You know, if I need something or whatever, you know, he need anything, we still communicate to this day. You know, and with Cal, you know, going to Kentucky, you know, a lot of people was angry, you know, but, you know, I can't be mad at someone to, you know, better themselves. You know, Kentucky, it's the place where everybody want to be.
That's the old Mecca, man. For college basketball, that's the old Mecca.
You know, so I couldn't be mad at him. You know, of course I, you know, still wanted to play for him, you know, because I came here to play for him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, we still got to lace them shoes up and go play. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, once he decided that he was going to Kentucky, you know, everybody, you know, is, are we going to transfer? Or are we going to, you know, stay here and play for Memphis? We don't know who the coach going to be. But, you know, we had built a real foundation here at University of Memphis. And so, you know, with the class that came in with myself, Donnell Mack, Pierre Niles, you know, guys like that, you know, we just decided that we was going to stay. You know what I'm saying? And, like, we still didn't know who the coach was going to be, but, you know, we was like, we all about Memphis. We going to stay here and we going to rock out.
Okay.
You know, and so we had very much respect for Coach Pastner. You know what I'm saying? Another guy that I still talk to this day. You know, I seen him, you know, I went to one of his games this past season at Georgia Tech. Took my guys from Lemoyne up there. So with Pastner coming in, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you have an assistant coach, you know, I don't know if I'm going to respect this guy. You know, I don't know what he going to be like, you know, as a head coach. But, man, I learned so much from Pastner. And, you know, just, man, respect, you know, and, you know, how to be a real, you know, a man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Pastner, he don't curse. You know, he don't drink caffeine. You know, and so just learned all of that from him. And, man, Coach Pastner, he's a great head coach, and I have the utmost respect for him.
Yeah, Coach P was great, and I can't remember. And I tell everybody all the time, my favorite Coach Pastner story. We was all, I think that was the year Willie was there. We was there, and I think we were playing. I can't remember who we were playing, but we get into a huddle, and it's like a minute and a half left, and Coach Pastner was getting on to us because we were complaining. And he's in a huddle, and Coach Pastner's like, everybody need to stop your bitching. And the game on the line, and everybody's in we need to be drawing up a play, and we need to be trying to figure out what's going on with the game, because we need to win this game. And, you know, being completely transparent, it was some controversial times, you know, because they come off, you know, Cal come off games stumping people by 20, 30 every game in conference, and we losing games that technically we shouldn't be losing. So this was a big game we needed to win. And so we spent the whole media time out screaming about debating whether or not if bitching was a cuss word or not. And we burnt the whole time out, and it went from there.